Take a breath. Feel your heart. Let it speak. So today is Sacred Sunday, and I'm going to share some conversations that I had with ChatGPT yesterday, what was coming up for me. There is a full moon in Aries, October 6th. I'm doing this video on October 5th, and a lot of this was coming up for me yesterday. I wanted to know about devotion. I keep hearing that word devotion. Devotion is one of those words that carries different shades of meaning depending on whether it's being used spiritually, relationally, or more casually. At its root, devotion means a steady, wholehearted dedication of your attention, energy, and love towards someone or something. It isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's an ongoing orientation of the heart. Spiritually, devotion is the practice of aligning your mind and heart with the divine, your higher self, or a sacred path. It can look like prayer, chanting, meditation, yoga, service, or simply living with reverence and love. In many traditions, like Bhakti Yoga in Hinduism, devotion isn't about duty, it's about surrendering into love for the divine and letting that love guide you. In relationships, devotion means a deep commitment to another person, not in the sense of possession, but in the sense of loyalty, presence, and choosing them over and over. It's a devotion to the bond and to nurturing what grows between you. In everyday life, devotion can mean dedicating yourself to a practice, a calling, or even a personal value. Devotion to truth, art, or healing. The key element across all uses is that devotion isn't passive. It's not just a thought or feeling. It's lived through consistent action, choice, and presence. Sometimes devotion is described as love in action. Would you like to... Oh, we don't need to read that part. Okay. So, I forget what I asked because it's not putting my question there, but to be spiritually devoted, I asked about spiritually devoted. To be spiritually devoted doesn't mean rigid rituals or blind obedience. It means choosing every day to orient your heart and actions towards spirit, your higher self, or whatever name you use for the divine. It's about love, reverence, and relationship. Here are some pathways into spiritual devotion. Number 1, daily presence. Begin and end your day with a moment of stillness, prayer, gratitude, or meditation. Whisper, "I'm here," to your soul or spirit. Devotion grows through consistency. Number 2, rituals of love. Light a candle, burn incense, sing, or place fresh flowers on a small altar. These physical acts anchor your devotion in the body and world. Number 3, surrender and trust. Devotion is often about releasing control. Oh, I just want to say about rituals of love. I used to go to the beach, and my ex didn't like when we brought home shells or anything, and I liked to get shells, so I started to do these little sculptures on the beach. I would pick up rocks and shells and maybe different sticks or pieces of driftwood or the sea glass, just whatever I would find, and then at the end of my walk on the beach, I would make a sculpture of whatever I found, and that was my little ritual of love. Number 3, surrender and trust. Devotion is often about releasing control. You can say, "I trust your guidance more than my fear." Practice opening your heart even when you don't understand what's unfolding. Number 4, sacred study. Read scriptures, poems, or spiritual texts not to memorize, but to let them touch your heart. Journaling on what you read becomes an act of devotion. So I do A Course in Miracles, but other books too, whatever speaks to you. Number 6, embodied devotion. Chanting, singing, dancing, or yoga can all be prayer in motion. Devotion doesn't have to be still. It can be wild, alive, and joyous. So before I even realized that this is what was happening, I've been finding myself doing all of these things, and then I didn't even really know what devotion was. So, number 7, loving what is. Perhaps the deepest devotion is to remain open-hearted to this moment, to say yes to life as it comes, even when it's messy. And that's also part of family constellations. I'm doing a video, it's okay. So I forget what I put here, but it says, I said I wanted to do devotion in every moment like Thich Nhat Hanh does. That's such a powerful longing, and it's actually the essence of many spiritual traditions, to let life itself become the prayer, the offering, the devotion. If you want your whole day to be devotional, that's what I asked for. It helps to shift from thinking of devotion as something you do at certain times to seeing it as the way that you live. Here's how you can infuse devotion into the flow of your day. Morning, setting the tone. Awaken with intention. Before reaching for your phone, whisper gratitude or a prayer. Thank you for this breath, for this life. May I live in love today. Sacred movement. Gentle yoga, stretching or breathwork can become your first offering. Align with spirit. Pull a tarot card, meditate, or read a short passage that anchors you in your higher self. I like to do A Course in Miracles. That keeps me guided. Throughout the day, living devotion, mindful presence. Treat ordinary actions, drinking water, cooking, walking, as sacred rituals by slowing down and blessing them. Offer your work, whatever you're doing, silently dedicate it. May this be for love, for healing, for the highest good. It's almost like this naturally comes out of you as you align with life and love and the flow. This was coming out of me, and then the word devotion came up, and I was like, what does this mean, devotion? And then just really have found myself already doing this. So it's really kind of cool. Loving awareness. When you meet people, imagine you're encountering the divine in disguise. Basically, you are. Let your smile, words, and listening be devotional acts. Breath prayers. Each time you notice your breath, let it be a mini prayer. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, I offer. Evening, closing in reverence. Release the day, reflect or journal. Where did I show up in love? Where can I return more deeply tomorrow? Name 3 moments that felt sacred. Surrender as you lay down. Hand over everything unfinished or heavy to spirit. I place this in your hands. Ways to weave devotion into all of life. Beauty. Arrange your space like a temple. Flowers, candles, music. So my space is very cluttered right now and dirty because I can't even find anything. Like, it's just like piles of stuff. So I need to, I'm trying to get rid of stuff so that I can keep what I really love and value and keep it clean and clear and beautify my space. Service. Let acts of kindness be your living prayer. Joy, sing, dance, laugh. Joy can be one of the highest forms of devotion. My boyfriend helps me to find joy because he keeps things very light, and I have a tendency to get bogged down in heavy stuff. But he helps me stay light, which is really great. Truth, living authentically, speaking your truth, and honoring your needs is devotion to your soul. Yeah. So every day you have a different truth. And it's what you need for that day to honor yourself. My French fries need to be turned, but I'm gonna just finish. Okay. And then I was feeling very lonely yesterday and sad. My boyfriend went to he was working all day, and I just found myself like all alone in my own space. And, you know, at times I enjoyed that, but I felt very sad. And I asked, is loneliness sadness and missing someone? And it said, let's turn inward toward your loneliness, not to fix it, but to listen to it. And you can do this as a short guided reflection or journaling ritual. Take a deep breath, get quiet for a moment, and let yourself feel safe in your own presence. The loneliness reflection coming home to yourself. Arrive, close your eyes for a few breaths, say softly to yourself, I am here with what is. I am willing to listen. Feel your body, the weight of your seat, the rhythm of your breath. Name it, ask inwardly, where do I feel loneliness in my body? What does it feel like? A heaviness, an emptiness, a longing. Let words, colors, or images come, no judgment, just noticing. Then ask your loneliness, dear loneliness, what are you trying to show me? What do you need right now? Maybe it says, I miss being touched, or I want to be seen for who I am, or I've been longing for quiet time with my own heart. Write whatever comes, don't analyze, let it flow. Place a hand on your heart and answer, I hear you, I care about you. I will find small ways to give you what you need. This is beginning to mother your loneliness, transforming it into intimacy with yourself. And devotional closing. Finish with one of these prayers or create your own. May my loneliness lead me home to love. May every ache remind me of my belonging. May I feel the presence of spirit within my solitude. Take one last deep breath in through your heart and out through your crown. And then something really cool happened today. That all happened yesterday. And today my daughter sent me a hotel down near where she is. And I opened it, and instead of seeing the hotel, I got this message about loneliness being you sitting with all the unloved parts of yourself. And how hard that is, but how beautiful it is just to sit with all those unloved parts of yourself. And when I responded, because I thought that's what she was sending me, she's like, what are you talking about? And then I went back to it, and it was the hotel that she was sending me. And I'm like, oh my God, that was spirit answering me when I asked about loneliness. Isn't that so beautiful? I love how God, love, spirit speaks to us. So maybe you find yourself in acts of devotion and love as you connect with spirit and flow and your soul. Or maybe you find yourself with barking noise and chaos, which still can lead you into your soul. Okay, that's it.